Jack Willard here. The Sacred Blue Tent. Yes, there are four? Four Elvises? Tony, Elvis, Franklin, and need I say, Jesse. The four Presley brothers. That's what's going on the TikTok. So, how do you back that up? Where's your foundation? You showed me four pictures of Elvis. And you can see that in the thumbnail to this video, better than I'll show it to you on my phone with all that glare, but I haven't had a chance to get to Google Photos. You know, this is breaking news. As I say, better on the thumbnail. Yeah, people can say anything, just like people can feel they're making a great point about something, telling you something you didn't know, and my goodness, you've covered that many times. You know, after 6+ years, you kind of know what kind of angles the Elvis protectors or the board people will hit you with. You know, you've kind of heard just about all the angles. If you want to delve into the most difficult part of the story to explain, well, then you go into the Robert Wayne Joyce, Willina Joyce, and Pastor Bob Joyce. That's the most difficult thing to sort through. There's gray area there. You can only speak of possibilities because that's confusing. Now, having said I don't believe in the blue tent, we can go way back to the Phil Acheson report, which did a study on whether Elvis Presley faked his death. We're doing a series on that right now. Next one hopefully will be coming up very soon. The first episode is up. The Bixby investigation, part 1. We're going to be rolling in some Willina. We're going to roll in some Priscilla. That's really what I meant to say. We're going to roll in some Priscilla. And because she's part of the story too, whether you like her or not. Some do, some don't. But if we go back to the Phil Acheson report, he talks about the fact that there were Elvis lookalikes around. In fact, when the helicopter came to pick up Elvis Presley, one or two of the lookalikes were also on the helicopter. He said that. I don't know why he said that, but they did have lookalikes that they would use sometimes to throw people off. In what context exactly, I am not sure. That's just one of those unverifiable things that are out there. But as I look at those four gentlemen, they all look like Elvis Presley to me. Usually we hear that Jesse survived and that Jesse is preaching in Benton. We've heard that one. But I don't think that's true. No one has ever given me anything that would make me think that it is true. By the way, this is also an Elvis update, really a Bob Joyce update. Many of you know that I put up a video a few weeks ago called Friction in Bob Joyce's Church. And I posted something from Facebook from a former member. I hope he doesn't stay a former member for long. Saying that he was talking to someone who did not believe that Bob Joyce was Elvis. And he said, I agree with you on that, And then he went on to say a few other things that I'm not going to repeat here. And it was a hot video. When I pulled it down, and I'm going to keep it down, by the way, it was like 7,700 in a very short amount of time. It would have gone probably to 18,000. Creators don't usually pull down hot videos, but this one does, because the more I thought about it, I felt conviction that, you don't air the dirty laundry from the church. I certainly do not want to be a thorn in the side of Pastor Bob Joyce. I love him very much. All we try to do here is really good videos. So in that state of conviction that I shouldn't have put that one up. I started to say, well, let's just give the whole topic a break. I had started to put up some very positive videos talking about the amazing experience people have when they go to Benton, Arkansas, at the Household of Faith, how they are blessed. Almost all the reports are 100% positive. I think they work very hard at Household of Faith to give you a positive experience. So we did that. And but I thought, after this Friction in Bob Joyce's Church video, I felt, never act when you're emotional, because my audience quickly let me know that they totally agreed with me taking that video down. But that didn't have to be the catalyst for me never to talk about it again, unless, of course, there's major breaking news. And major breaking news is in the eyes of the beholder, It's different things to different people. But there's no doubt about it that my audience here loves talking about Pastor Bob Joyce, because suddenly in our live shows, the topic increased more than ever. People asking me questions about Bob Joyce, like Michael in England, not Michael Stein, that's someone else, but another Michael who was watching in one of our pop-ons to pop off from the UK, from England. And I thought they were very good questions, and there were more questions, and people commenting in my emails that totally agree with you taking down the video you did, but that should mean you throw the baby out with the bathwater. And of course, the analytics reflected your dissatisfaction and what have you. And I think upon further reflection, if I can change my mind, that as long as we keep it positive, that doesn't mean that when we get into some of the happenings that, they will always be thrilling to the participants, for example, for those we may be talking about. But we always try to be fair. That's why I'm Jack the Fair Guy at gmail.com. Actually, that email comes back from the time when I was doing fairs and festivals, when I was playing the fair circuit with my now ex-wife. But I do try to be fair as someone who doesn't take low blows, doesn't take a cheap shot, so to speak. And when I do, I rectify it. I don't know how many people do that. I don't know how many people ever made an offer to Pastor Bob that if he was displeased with my work, all he had to do was video message me on Facebook. and I would take the videos down. So we made that offer for a long time. He never took me up on it. I would always listen to critiques from Pastor Bob, but we made that offer for 6 years, and I guess that's long enough, you know. I guess that's long enough. So we'll do a little bit here and there. We're going to focus on our Elvis series as well. I do have a video coming up that'll be short like this one concerning Robert Wayne Joyce. Oh, the two Bob Joyce theory. I've been talking about it since 2018. So, in terms of those sacred blue tent four Presley brothers, I would give a thumbs down to that, but it's very creative. And, you know, I'd say anything is possible, but in that case, not so much. Not so much, I don't think. We do live shows most Saturday nights, Worldwide Ramblings at 10:30 or 10 p.m. East Coast time, occasionally 11 p.m., especially if I have been out at a local concert. And sometimes we don't do one. You'll know because I will promo it before the event happens. By Saturday morning at the latest, I will have a promo up announcing that there will be a live Worldwide Ramblings that night. Because from time to time, like the Poco weekend, I'm away. Okay? So thank you very much for watching this, the Sacred Blue Tent. Yes or no? Yay or nay? What you say? Jack Willett here. Thanks for watching, everybody.